Welcome to Winchester Beat, a local news roundup for Winchester, Mass. We aim to bring you the latest community news in a fast format to keep you informed without slowing you down. Find us wherever you listen to podcasts and on WinCam and YouTube.
Hello and welcome. I'm Tara Hughes.
And I'm Jennifer Hafley. We are Winchester residents who believe an informed community is a stronger community. This is our pilot episode of Winchester Beat. We want you to know about the many things happening around town that affect you and your families.
We can't cover everything, but we will try to highlight major issues involving town government, the town budget, our schools, and community events. We're excited to have you here.
So, let's get started.
First, Winchester has a new town manager. Christopher Sr. was sworn in on January 14th. He previously served as town manager in Cohasset, Massachusetts for 12 years. His initial contract runs through December 31st, 2026, with a renewal contingent on a satisfactory performance review by September 30th. Senior comes to town with a lot on the horizon, including a potential override, several development projects, and a budget deficit.
Speaking of the override and budget, mark your calendars for Monday, February 9th. There is a special town meeting and a public hearing, both focused on the State of the Town report and the town's budgetary outlook. Discussion will include a proposed override and what that means for property taxes and town services. In brief, Winchester faces some financial challenges, including a $4 million structural deficit and about $54 million in unfunded capital projects. In other words, expenses are outpacing revenues. Residents are likely to see an override proposal in the $12.5 to $15 million range on the March ballot. The special town meeting is at 7 p.m. in the McCall Auditorium. The public hearing follows immediately after at 8 p.m., also at McCall, providing non-town meeting members an opportunity to speak and ask questions. You can find the State of the Town report and presentation slides, which include potential tax impact by home value, on the town website at www.winchester.us.
In other government news, many of you have probably heard about the proposed development projects at 10 Converse Place, now renamed 33 Mount Vernon, and the Washington Swanton project. We expect continued public hearings for both projects in the coming weeks. For now, a big issue around Converse Place is the debate over the 6th floor. The planning board has been split on the issue, and a group of residents has organized under the name Save Our Skyline Winchester to advocate against 6 floors. The Washington Swanton property has a long history, starting with the town purchasing it through eminent domain in 2021 for $5.27 million. The property is currently slated to be an all-rental 40B development with 64 units and first-floor commercial space. A 40B development can sidestep zoning ordinances and municipal requirements if 20 to 25% of its units qualify as affordable housing. All units in a 40B rental housing development count towards affordable housing numbers, which is important as Winchester needs to increase its affordable housing inventory. The Zoning Board of Appeals is reviewing the proposed 40B project, and there is an ongoing public hearing.
Turning to our schools, all 5 Winchester elementary schools will soon receive free early literacy tutoring through a state program. According to the Healy-Driscoll administration, the computer-based tutoring provides one-on-one or small group support to students in kindergarten through 3rd grade to help them build foundational reading skills. Ambrose, Lincoln, Lynch, Morocco, and Vincent Owen were all among the 84 schools selected in the second round of funding for the statewide program. The literacy tutoring will be offered for at least 10 weeks at each school through the end of the school year.
According to Winchester News, there is finally a timeline for a potential Morocco Elementary renovation or rebuild. In the first of many steps to secure state funds for the project, the district submitted a statement of interest to the Massachusetts School Building Authority in April of 2025. The proposal was accepted, and the district has now been invited into the eligibility phase, which is expected to start in March of 2026. Once the eligibility phase begins, the district has 270 days, or about 9 months, to complete the eligibility requirements, which is necessary before moving on to the feasibility phase. However, the district is planning ahead, and Springtown meeting may hear a funding request for the feasibility study, which is expected to cost somewhere between $800,000 to $1.2 million. If Morocco is selected for a school building grant, the state could reimburse some of that cost. If the Morocco project goes forward, the town could potentially see an override proposal in 2029 with a projected 2031 opening for a new or newly renovated Morocco.
Looking to events in town, this weekend you can join a solidarity walk to support immigrants, due process, democracy, and community. Winchester in Solidarity, Walking with Our Neighbors, starts at 4 o'clock on Saturday, February 7th. The group will leave from the Sculpture Park on Shore Drive, across from the high school, with stops at the First Congregational Church and Crawford Memorial Church. And there's a chili cook-off at Crawford Memorial from 5:30 to 7:30. The walk is organized by Indivisible Win, the Network for Social Justice, local faith leaders, and community members. Then on Sunday, February 8th, join the Winchester School of Chinese Culture for a Lunar New Year celebration at the high school. Performances including dance, music, and martial arts will be on stage in the auditorium from 9:30 to 12, followed by an arts and crafts fair from 12 to 2.
That's it for today's show. Thanks to WinCam for hosting us. For more information on today's stories, please check out our sources: Winchester News, the State of the Town Committee, the Town Clerk's Office, Winchester Public Schools, the Healy Administration, the Network for Social Justice, the Winchester School of Chinese Culture, and the community calendar on the town's website. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, or submissions, you can reach us at winchesterbeat01890@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening. We hope you'll join us again for our next episode. Have a good week, and stay curious, Winchester.